Remember when I said I was going to do hurricanes next time? Well, get ready to wait for another month or two for that. Roll the intro! Anyways, the past few phenomena that I have explained have all had intricate setups that take an insane amount of time to go through. But the 10 phenomena that I will go over in the next two videos are either simpler to explain or just straight up amazing to see. With that being said, let's dive into these interesting phenomena by asking the question, what in the wide world of weather are 10 other interesting weather phenomena? Rainbows, moonbows, and fogbows. Now while it may sound like I'm talking about 3 separate phenomena, all 3 are mostly formed by the same processes. What is happening is that light from the sun is being refracted or bent, then reflected and dispersed within a drop of water, creating an optical illusion where all the wavelengths of visible light are projected in a circle opposite of the sun. Now there are times where you can see a double rainbow.
It's a double rainbow all the way.
That has a brighter primary rainbow and a dimmer secondary rainbow. This happens because part of the beam of light does not fully escape the water droplet and is then reflected again, resulting in a dimmer and reversed color sequence compared to the primary rainbow. We only see half of the projected circle because the ground cuts off the rest of our view, but if we go up higher in the sky, the true shape of a rainbow is revealed. Now the difference between how these 3 bows form are directly within their names. Rainbows usually form within rain events, moonbows form when reflected light from the moon goes through the same process, and fogbows form through the same process except light passes through much smaller water droplets that diffract light extensively. Both moonbows and fogbows appear almost white, but for different reasons. Moonbows appear almost white because reflected light from the moon is not as strong as direct light from the sun. This in turn causes the light to be too faint for the color receptors in our eyes to be excited, giving its white appearance. Now the colors are there, but long exposure photography is needed for us to see them. Fogbows appear almost white because the very fine water droplets within fog causes light to diffract extensively, resulting in all the colors to overlap with each other. Sundogs. Sundogs are an interesting phenomenon that occurs around the world. These form when light passes through flat hexagonal ice crystals within cirrus or cirrostratus clouds that are high in the troposphere. The crystals are usually randomly aligned with each other, causing light to be refracted and creating a halo around the sun. But when these crystals align horizontal with the sun, they cause the refracted light to be focused on 2 areas horizontal from the sun on the left and the right. Side note, for whatever reason, I called sundogs sprites. I don't know why, and it came back to haunt me one day as I was looking up in the sky and saw a sundog. I said, "There's a sprite!" And the people around me gave the weirdest "are you high" look I have ever seen in my life. Needless to say, I have quit calling them sprites. Lenticular clouds. Lenticular clouds are some of the most interesting cloud formations out there. They are often mistaken for UFOs due to the cloud's saucer-like shape. The clouds form when stable moist air flows over a mountain or mountain range, creating a series of oscillating waves known as standing waves. If the temperature at the crest of these waves drops below the dew point, the moisture in the air will condense to form these clouds. As the air descends into the trough of the wave, the temperature will rise above the dew point and the cloud will evaporate back into vapor. And that does it for part 1 of this episode. Join me next time for part 2. And remember, you do not get a full outro for this. Go watch part 2 for this.